let's recap, shall we? In the forest, I built a castle that overlooked a waterfall and was shrouded in mist. In the distance, there was the rising sun. The forest was inside of the meadow, and they were connected by the umbilical. In the meadow was a tree that took you into the forest. It was surrounded by the gate, which only those with the key could enter. There were 3 of the guard that went with the dragon into the past. And when they returned, those 3 were given a cottage with 3 windows. In the meadow. In the forest, the volcano blew. And the world was covered in fire and lava. When the library sank into the molten the black hole cracked. And here comes Mogwai. Hi, Mogwai. You want to play? The black hole drew everything. This is very difficult to draw with you poking at the eraser, Mogwai. Drew everything into it. And what was left? Mogwai. What was left was the meadow. black hole inside. The volcano occurred Mogwai, come on, baby. Come here. Come here. I'll pet you with this other hand. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. So here's the volcano occurred while I was on Mars. Let's see what else there was. Before the volcano, and after the dragon had come back, the dragon and the phoenix were present, and we were one for a time. When they left, oh no, I guess that isn't accurate. There was a separation of sorts. I'm missing something here. I'm going to have to edit this thing and put it back into order. I'm messing up the timeline. We were all together and oh, it's because of the return. I had been away from the forest for a while, living at the Castle Fate, which I strapped to a cloud went through a storm, was helped by the warden, raised, and was carried by Honey the giant flying jellyfish, went to space, went through a black hole, and that is how, in addition to the cottage, we ended up having the Castle Fate, in the meadow. Oh, this cat, you silly cat. I turned the castle into a rocket and went, move your foot a little, there we go, went to Mars. Leaving behind what is fate into the gate. In the meadow. And so the castle gate became the entry to the forest. Mars was an interesting trip. This is the rocket, and then orbital 1, and then the station. And then from the station, we went through the sandstorm. Does it look like sand? It looks like sand. To Mount Olympus. Into the bunker, which became the bunker dojo. And from the bunker, we took off to space again. In the ship, the shadow of the sun. And during the sandstorm, the warden took off. With the first ship, which I think is as yet unnamed. Shadow of the Sun, let's see, I died at Jupiter, around the moon Io, but we went to Saturn for the Great Race, and then to Pluto to visit family, and then I came home to Honey, who now held the forest. Inside was the dewdrop on the lily pad in the oasis. Let's go oasis. In the dune sea, surrounded by the mountains of Far. From there, outside of the mountains, at the last of the sands from the dune sea, was the twin willow no, twin walnut, actually twin chaos walnut tree. From there, you didn't see me draw any of that? Oh my gosh. From there to the very changed cottage with 3 windows, which was now inside of the forest. From there we took off into, this was the, from here to here was the land sub. And then from here out, we were in the airship. And then the airship crashed into the canopy, where we stayed for quite a while before heading out and making the tavern. 8 pints. Let's see if I can do this. Star, 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 star. I don't know. 8 pints. And then from here, we're making the shuttlecraft. Which will again be able to get to the stars. So this and this and that. Yeah, that seems right. Okay.